And also, I've got to say, I've been told many times not to keep up going about your family. I don't want to, but I wasn't going to anyway.
Oh.
Apart from Marl and your brother, I just think he's brilliant.
Oh, thank you.
And obviously, I know I'm a big fan of this stuff that he's done over the years. And I was pleased when I did my research to find out, he was obviously your brother. I didn't realise until I did my research. So, yeah, tell him he's brilliant. So,
I will.
Can I just ask you then, why did you keep it a secret from your family when you were writing music initially? Was it the fear of failure in case you didn't make a success yourself?
No, I didn't keep it a secret. I was just young and
right.
figuring things out. I'd never thought about it being for anybody other than myself.
Okay.
I wouldn't use the word secret. I would just say that I was just using it to journal things and to, how to process situations, and just was using creativity for that. So there was no reason for me to play it to anybody, or I hadn't thought about it as being like a career or like anything like that. I was just like using it as a tool.
Right. I mean, what motivated you to write the music in the first place then? What was it?
I don't know. I think I've always had things that obviously I wanted to express, and things that I wanted to say and feelings that I wanted to express, and that was the main form of expression that was around me growing up. So it just kind of ended up being music, because it was just there and there were instruments, and I just took to it.
Yeah, I mean, what sort of statement do you want to make with your music then? Have you got something, what is your statement that you want to make?
Several things that I obviously like to touch on. I do it because it makes me happy and it makes me feel good, but that's how I want to make other people feel as well. I want to make other people feel good too, and I want to make other people happy, and I want to make people dance, and that's kind of the only. I'm not making any big statements, not one thing. I think it's how I feel in the moment, and it sort of differs from song to song.
Yeah. I mean, what has prepared you best then for being a singer-songwriter?
Prepared. I don't know. I just have always done it. So the fact that it's a career is, I feel really lucky and really happy about that. But I'm not sure if I was okay, I need to prepare myself for anything. It was always just natural, always something that I just did, and then it sort of turned into my career. So, yeah. So
it was always inevitable, you reckon, then, from an early age that you were going to go into music anyway?
I definitely always wanted it in my life.
Yeah.
I don't know if I was I'm 100% going to be a singer, or I knew that I enjoyed doing it. And obviously, if you are lucky enough to turn what you love into your career, then that's sick.
You've got an album coming out, I guess, haven't you, soon? Is that due in the new year?
Yeah, I'm working on it. It's coming. It's so difficult to say. I feel like I've been saying for a while. I'm it's coming, but it is. I know, what I want to say with it, and there's a lot of the records are there, but it's just it's a process that can't really be rushed, because albums are sort of different to other projects. Yeah.
So is it going to contain completely new materials? Nothing, none of the old stuff's going to be on there. Is that right?
Yeah, it's difficult to say now.
Sorry. But if I could ask you about your early stuff that you released, have you ever thought about, re-releasing that sort of stuff, or is that another question that you can't answer?
What did you say?
Say, when you did Know Me Better, My Boy, My Town, Thinking of You, have you ever thought about re-releasing them?
No. I love those records. They're obviously a part of this journey, and I'm happy that they were released, but it's very different to the music that I make now, and different to the artist that I am now. I'm happy that people have heard those records, but I'm not they've had their moment.
Right, okay. So you remember your past music with fondness, but you just want to move forward and go in a different direction, I guess.
Yeah, just like everything in life.
Yeah, no, I do. So what are the highlights of your career so far then? I know it's only been a few years, but what's the highlights so far for yourself?
I guess touring. Went on tour earlier this year. That was really cool. I did a really fun show at Kentish Town Forum in April. That was definitely a highlight. Finders Keepers going top 10. That was cool. That was my first ever sort of big record, and that felt really, really special, and sort of gave me like a taste and lots of like new, fresh ambition. That obviously I've always been ambitious, but after that I was like, oh my god, now I just want more. I just want to like this feeling like 100 times over.
Yeah, no. I mean, do you yield to be on the stage a lot more, like on tour, or are you more happy being in the studio?
I think it's like. It's a 50-50.
Okay.
Sometimes, you know, like, you get sick of, not sick of, but you need to get out of the studio sometimes because you kind of get to a point if you're just writing every day that, like, you don't have things to write about. But that's when it's, like, good to get on the road and, like, experience things and also, like, hear and play the records in a different way. Like, you get to experiment with them. People don't pay to see just, you know, for every song to sound exactly like the record, and it's nice to like give them new life and listen to them in a different way. But then at the same time, like I can't just be on the road all the time because people don't just want to hear the same old records. So you know you have to get back in the studio and like that's the beauty of what I do. So you just have to balance it. So it's difficult to say what I like more. Now I'm about to go on tour and I'm ready for sure to like get back on the road.
You seem very, very confident. You know, at a young age. I mean, I know you're only like 22, 23. You seem very, very confident, which I guess is the most important thing, isn't it, for your career? I guess.
Yeah, I guess I'm confident. I don't know. I just I like feel confident now, just because like, I guess when you do things a lot, like you start to sort of question yourself less. But, I mean, I still get nervous. I still care about what I do. I'm not just like, okay, cool, I'm going to, like, smash this show. And, like, that's not me at all. Like, I still get nervous. And I still, like, even though you can do something 100 times or whatever, like, I want each show to be different. I want to give every show a different sort of come at it with a different angle so that if you came to, like, you know, all the shows on tour, you could have a different experience each time.
I mean, as yourself, then, how do you know, anyone is not a fan of yours who's going to read the stuff? I mean, I'm a fan because my daughter puts music on all the time, and I know your music. She's 10 and she's a big fan, so I'm going to come and see you in concert in a few weeks. But you know, I mean, how do you? What makes you different than say your compadres around you, the other sort of you know, musicians, I'd say?
Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't like to put it that way.
Okay.
I think that everybody around me that's doing what I'm doing is like killing it at the moment. I think in terms of like the music that's sort of coming out of like my group or whatever is like so special, but we're all different and we're all doing things differently. So yeah, I wouldn't be able to compare myself to them. But I'd say that like my shows are like high energy and it's all about like the music, and I've got like amazing backing vocalists, and we sing everything like loads of like 3-part harmonies and everything that's like I guess quite like 90s R&B inspired. So yeah, it's just, you know, if you like the records.
Yeah, no, I do. So with the tour you're going to be doing in Cardiff, what can we expect, I guess? Music-wise, I mean, what we're going?
Yeah, well, I mean, like I said, just like high energy, just all the records that hopefully people like, and yeah.
Oh, sorry, no, I meant none of the new stuff's going to be there, is it? That's what I meant. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you're going to debut some of the new stuff. Good.
Yeah, a few.
Okay. Would you say you've ever been restricted when you've been writing any music?
What do you mean?
Would you ever say music has been restricted? Start again. Were you ever restricted music-wise when you started out? You know, did you find any big hurdles you had to jump through or anything like that?
I mean, everybody faces challenges. Nothing that I'd like to speak about.
Okay.
But yeah, I think you know, it's having people sort of when you have some success, and then sometimes it's easy to like think about like what do other people want. But I feel like I've grown out of that now.
Yeah, sure.
And I still just make music the way that I was making music when I was a kid and when I was a teenager. Still just making sure that I like things first and foremost. You know? Yeah,
sure, I understand. I mean, what's the biggest misconception your fans have about yourself then when they meet you?
Nothing deep that I want to talk about again.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
You know, people usually think that. I don't know. I'm not sure. people are always like, oh, you're so normal and nice. And I'm like, yeah, why wouldn't I be? But,
yeah,
I mean, I'm sure there's more misconceptions, but to be honest, I don't give any time to people that have dumb shit to say about me.
yeah.
I don't read bad comments or read people's mean DMs, and if I ever have, I don't take them seriously. So
Good.
Nothing deep.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that. Well done. And last question. I was going to say, what do you think your career will be more so in singing, or do you want to go still do the songwriting? Would you songwrite for other performers?
Yeah, that's not something I feel like I'm ready for yet, because I'm definitely focusing on me. But I love just songwriting in general. So it's a place that maybe I'll get to, like, if I don't want to be in the spotlight at some point, which I'm sure, like, life comes and goes in waves. So I'm sure that at some point maybe I'll feel the opposite now. I'm like, I love performing and I love all that stuff. But so I'm just focusing on me. But maybe at some point.
Yeah, but obviously you're enjoying the lifestyle. You're enjoying your career at the moment. You're really enjoying it. Yeah. And he's got no regrets about anything.
No, definitely not.
Good. And what is your ambition, and what is the ultimate ambition for yourself?
Hopefully to just keep making good music and keep making people feel good with my music and make albums and tour the world and all that stuff. That's an ambition.
Yeah, it is, and I think you will do it as well. So, and thank you for such your great music. I am a big fan. So, 40.
Thank you so much.
It's 45. I'm double your age, but I do like your music. So, thanks to my daughter.
Thank you.
Thanks to my daughter. So, I shall come see you in Cardiff in a few weeks anyway. So.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Well, no, thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. Take care.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.